Here I'm using my buffing wheel, and I've got some Jeweler's Rouge that I load onto the rag wheel there, and the friction of it helps me to strip off the old clear coat. There are various types of compounds available out there, and I've used 2 or 3 different grits. Don't even ask me what I've got loaded in here. I'm not really sure. And here you can kind of see the before and after result, the way I received it on the left there and the way it looks now. When it comes off the buffing wheel, it will have a lot of wax residue from the rouge sticks, so I just rub it out with a, kind of a paper towel, and this won't get all of it, but it'll get the bulk stuff because it'll collect on the tube in different places. And so I just use my towel to get off the big stuff, and then I'll come back with acetone. Not much left in this can. Hopefully I've got enough for it. Get a clean paper towel, kind of soak it in there, and just give it a good wipe. And some of those collections, if you will, of the wax will melt away with a little rubbing here. And it starts looking better and better. Now, it's not going to be perfect. It's got some little dents in it. This is probably a 50-year-old weight here. It's had a life. So that's looking pretty good. See there's that waxy stuff and oxidation coming off. The acetone is very volatile, and that means that it boils off in a big hurry. So, almost as soon as you put it on here, it's dry as a bone, the brass. So I think that's looking pretty good. And I'm going to call this one ready for clear coating. I've tried different clear coats for brass, but this Mohawk lacquer, it's a little bit spendy, but man, it sure does leave a good finish. And you can put 2 or 3 coats on in like less than 5 minutes. And it'll look really good. It's about 10 degrees cooler in my shop than it is outside where I'm going to spray it. And so it's important to let it warm up to a greater temperature than the inside of the shop so you don't get any condensation forming when you bring the weight outside. So I'm going to hang it on this trailer right here, and here it will sit. I'll leave it here for about 15 minutes or so, and then we'll come spray it. It goes on a little cloudy, but then very quickly it dries clear. In a minute or two, I can put another coat on. It dries very quickly. Here's where we ended up with these. I think they look pretty good. They're certainly not perfect. There's little dents and things, but they look like 100% better. I think the client will be pleased.